Good morning, Dislyte family. We're going to be talking about the 3.3.5 patch details. We're not getting a lot of new units, thankfully. We got one new unit. It's going to be a wind type unit. It looks like a bruiser, meaning it's like a tanky fighter unit. And basically, I don't want to read this kit. I already read this stuff. And I think that he's going to be usable. I don't think he's going to be like super duper S++ tier. I think he's going to be a good unit, depending on what they make his percentage numbers. He seems to me like a legendary Taylor. Like he gives himself a shield. He gets a lot of his attack distribution from his defense. He's going to be hard to kill. And basically, from just looking off of his kit, I think he's going to be a really good unit to pair with poison units, especially something like Hilda. So I think he's not going to be a must pull, but definitely an interesting new way of playing the game. I'm not sure which content they're gonna basically wrap this guy's kit around, but usually Dislyte tends to do that. I want to talk a little bit about the new reset stones. Basically, there's gonna be a stone that resets your enchantments on your relics. So instead of resetting the stats, it's gonna basically take away the enchantments. So my question is this: if they remove all of the enchantments, it's a waste, right? Because you might have a +3, you want it to be a +4, +5, whatever the stat may be, right? If it removes all of the stats, then you're gonna brick your +3 and then get like a +1 or a +2, and it's not really worth it, especially like the amount of Nexus crystals they want for you guys to be able to get these stones. So I wouldn't use it unless you have a flawless tier relic, right? And you have it at +4 and one stat goes into something that you don't need. If you could remove that one particular stat and try to re-roll it to make it a +5, that's going to be a game changer. That's going to be a really good way of getting your pentas and your quad relics that you're missing. So it really depends on how they approach it, but if it resets all of your relic enchantments, it's a waste. I wouldn't spend any amount of Nexus crystals on it. I wouldn't look forward to using it, because I know that it's probably going to become worse than it originally is. And it's not that hard to get flawless relics. So, you know, if you have a really nice piece and you want to reset it, you might as well just basically like wait until your next flawless piece. Our gold supply is very limited. So, I mean, maybe it's tailored to ultra whales, but it's definitely not tailored to somebody like me who's in the dolphin like tier spending. All right, so what I do like is they're also reworking the dividend system. Let me see if there's anything else worth talking about before we get to that. Oh, they basically scammed you guys. It's gonna be Unis on the rate up, not Sean Pin. I know a lot of people were looking forward to Sean Pin for the Shimmer Legendary banner. It's gonna be Unis, unfortunately. F in chat, rip. That sucks. Let's see. Tolan just got like a mini buff in auto battles, which is cool. I don't know what these 6 Esper teams are. It's probably some kind of new content we're gonna get maybe in the future, but our teams consist of 5 units, and I don't know what these 6 unit formations are gonna be for. So definitely something interesting that they're maybe building a present for future content. Really cool. The Cube Miracle adjustment is... it's good. It's good. I like the fact that you're going to be able to pick out whatever relic you want and then make it automatically flawless. So that's definitely a plus. All right, yeah, so this one is important because Jean-Julie, right? JJ, he's getting a major buff right now. Like, they were probably afraid to give him like so much damage in the beginning because of how strong he is. Like, I know a lot of people think he's the worst Shimmer Legendary unit, but I disagree. I think maybe Unis or Cecilia is, because JJ is a literally a demon. He's a really good unit that that is getting even better. I think he's really good in defense teams in Point War. I think he's really good at Hollow Battle. I think he's just an overall really good unit. He's not really used in PvE, but with the amount of damage he's about to be doing, I mean, maybe that could change in the future, although I doubt it. A lot of epics are getting their dividends changed for AP plus instead of things like small damage bonuses, which is amazing because a lot of those dividends were useless before, and now they're going to be slightly useful. It may change the dynamics of certain Desolate Land bosses, but who cares? It's a free buff. Why not? They're gonna have an event. It's gonna be cool. I'm still really looking forward to seeing the new story mode being dropped. There's nothing about here about the new hell mode difficulties, so it's not gonna be this patch. So it's gonna be basically a new patch with same old shit. It's gonna be basically an event, like a miniature event, and a unit added, a small dividend rework on some espers, and it's not a crazy rework. Aside from the rewind crystals, hopefully that is a good thing. If they could just let you rewind one stat instead of the whole relic, that would be freaking broken. That would be amazing. But I don't think that's the way it's gonna work. We'll see. And I don't know what the materia research lab is gonna look like. So I think basically I think it's basically just gonna be the same thing as before, where they allow you to unlock unascended, unleveled espers to level 60 instead of 50 now. I may be mistaken. Maybe it affects the dividend system, although I doubt it. We'll see. Anyway, looking forward to the next update, and hopefully the one after it is going to be the major rework we are all looking forward to get.